Kia ora. Welcome to week 5 of fiction writing. Hey, before we get started, I just want to clarify the purpose of these videos real quick. So the intention behind these videos is to just sort of give you an idea of what's going on in the week and give you a quick snapshot of where you should be and what's ahead. So that's why we do this. So if you haven't checked into the videos until now, they're somewhat useful to check into. So what's going on this week is we're going to continue to sign up for online workshop times. Now, before I get into that, let me just clarify something there, because there's been some questions about when do online workshops start. As I said in last week's video, and as I said in the posting, in the general discussion and questions forum, it's called "When is my story due?" Online workshopping begins in week 7, so that's after the mid-semester break. We're signing up for it now because, first of all, it takes a long time to sort of figure out when you want to commit for being online each week, or almost every week of the second part of the semester. And second of all, because I want to give you a little bit of time to change your mind, negotiate, reshuffle the pack a little bit if you need to. So that's why we start now. But we're starting well ahead of time. And by the time the first part of the semester is over, that's by the end of week 6, you should know exactly whether or not you're in a workshop, and if you are in a workshop, exactly when it's meeting, and exactly who's going first, second, and if necessary, third in the rounds for the workshop. So just really quick explain workshopping again. So what happens is you're going to sign up right now online for a workshop time. Your tutors have made times available on a poll that they can meet with you. You sign up for a time if you can make it, and you need to keep that time free for the final 6 weeks of the semester. You may not need it all. If you end up in a smaller workshop group, 5 or 6, you'll probably meet round 1 in weeks 7 and 8, but probably not week 9. And then round 2, weeks 10 and 11, but probably not week 12. If you happen to be in a larger workshop group, sort of 7 or 8, hopefully it won't get bigger than that, you may need to meet all 3 weeks. So that's round 1 will be weeks 7, 8, and 9, and round 2 will be weeks 10, 11, and 12. And so that's the way the online workshopping will go. If you have any questions about that, I do encourage you to put them in the general discussion and questions forum, so that when I answer your question, I can answer for everybody else too, because other people may have the same question as you. So I hope that clarifies online workshops. Otherwise, what should I be doing right now? Well, I should be reading the stories and the discussion under language, continuing to try out some writing exercises. If I'm still finding like, I need a way forward, I need a way to begin, I need to kickstart my story, the writing exercises this week are designed to help you with those kinds of things. And basically, you should be getting done story 1 about now, sometime this week. You should be polishing it off. Maybe you don't quite have every little T crossed and every I dotted, but you should be sort of bringing it to a conclusion, maybe letting it sit one last time before you go back to it and do a final round of revision and editing. So that's where you should be, and hopefully you're starting to think about story 2. If you've already begun story 2, fantastic. If you have a few stories on the go, that's even better. That's really best case scenario. And as I've said before, and I'll say again, try to commit to that regular routine of writing. I think that you'll find that nothing improves your writing like a regular routine. So see if you can get into that habit. If you have any questions, post them on the forum, and I look forward to answering them. And I hope you have a productive week of finalizing your workshop time and continuing to write and read fiction. See you online.